Last night was kind of like a whirlwind. Something super scary happened. Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome if you are new. I just wanted to quickly get on here and just talk to y'all guys and let y'all know what's going on and what's coming up. These last 3 weeks have been crazy. Nick started traveling again, where he has to stay overnight, so we went with him. And then last week was some appointments that we had. Stratton had an ear, nose, and throat appointment on Thursday to check his tubes in his ears, and she referred us to a sleep study just to make sure his tonsils weren't causing him any sleep issues. So Monday, they called me probably around afternoon and asked if we could come in that night to have a sleep study. So Monday night, he went in for a sleep study. Yesterday, which was Tuesday, I had a dentist appointment, so I went to my dentist appointment, and then last night was kind of like a whirlwind. Something super scary happened. Well, maybe super scary to me. It may not be super scary to y'all, but the kids were outside playing, and Nick was fixing to go leave to get some food that I had ordered. And I had seen previously a police officer or a police car drive by our house, which wasn't odd because we have several police officers that live in our neighborhood. And then not even a minute later, I see another one pass by, and he had his lights on but didn't have his sirens going. So I thought that was a little strange. So I asked Story, who was riding her bike out in our driveway, to see, where he went. And she was like, oh, he's just, next door. And I'm like, okay, well, a cop lives there, so no big deal. So as Nick was walking out to go get our food, he got in the car and he called me, and he was like, I need you and the kids to get in the house. I want you to shut the garage door. I want you to lock up the doors, because there are 2 police officers. They do not live here, and they have their guns drawn, and they're going to one of the houses in the back of a house that is 2 doors down. So I'm like, okay. So I'm trying to be calm, and I was actually calmer than what I thought I would be. So I'm like, okay kids, let's go inside. And then they're wondering why we're going inside. They didn't understand why we were going inside. So I told them, I'm like, Daddy said it's time to come in. So I told them to get in, locked all the doors, shut the garage door, and then locked all the doors. And by the time I was going to the front door, because we have that storm door, so I normally leave our front door open so I can get some sunlight in. And I was going to shut that one, and a police officer was coming to knock on my door. And I opened it up, and he was like, the kids were right there, so at this point in time they heard what was going on. He was like, ma'am, there is a guy that we are after in the back of your woods. And I'm like, okay. And he was like, we can't make you get in your house, but we highly suggest you get in your house and lock the doors. So Nick's still in the car. He hasn't left yet because he's debating on what he needs to do for our safety. And the cop then asked him, like, are you leaving? Are you staying? And he was like, I think I'll stay. And so he's like, okay, well, y'all need to get in your house and lock the doors. So we proceed to do that. Nick's on high alert because from being in the Army, that's just like his first instinct is to protect. And he's kind of like situated himself at our back door, and he's watching the cop as he's like looking at the perimeter of our woods. So then we're debating on what to do. We have this food that we've ordered, and we've paid for it, so we've got to get it. And then the kids know now what's going on, so they're crying and feeling unsafe and not knowing what's going on. So we're trying to keep them calm down, making sure that they know that they are okay, they're safe. We're going to protect them no matter what. And the air just shut that door. But anyways, So it was super scary at the time. I'm still kind of like a little shook up, I guess, just because not knowing why they were looking for the guy, not knowing what had happened previously. He literally just said that, you know, we have a guy in the woods that we're trying to get, and to lock your doors. And then he left and didn't say anything. I don't know if it's because our car wasn't in the driveway and he thought we weren't there, because it was in the driveway previously, but Nick had moved it into the garage. So I don't know really what was going on, but it was super scary at the time. Still a little scary. But anyways, that's been our week or kind of month. Tons of appointments, scary moment. So I have decorated a little bit, and I've done a video last week, so that will be coming up sometime, or coming out sometime. And then I am doing our house tour, which that will come out before the decorations, so, or me decorating. So I've already decorated the house, so when I do the house tour, you'll see that things have changed, and you will see a video of me decorating those items, or decorating those areas. So just be on the lookout for that. The house tour should be coming out next week or in a few days. It just kind of depends on when we get it edited. Especially with, we have some more appointments coming up, and then Nick's going out of town again. So we will get that up next week. If I can get it up earlier, I will. But that's coming out. Then the decorating will come out, and then of course we have some updates that we want to do to the house that'll be coming out, and then also some redoing of some furniture is going to be coming out as well. So stay tuned. Thank you so much to our subscribers. We greatly appreciate y'all. We are, I think, 52 subscribers away from our first giveaway. So just continue to like our stuff, continue to comment and share with friends and family, and if you haven't already subscribed, please consider subscribing. We would love to have you as part of our YouTube family and to come along with us on this journey. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.
Please